I judged him at his all-time best, and of all the guys, this guy's a little sus. Is he in fact lifetime natural? I don't think he is. How to get an Adama Traoré physique? Well, you don't play football, you don't play soccer, you go to the gym and lift weights. Coach Greg, in today's video, the video you've been waiting for, the top 5 physiques in FIFA currently playing right now. And on top of that, I'm going to give you the honorable mentions for the greatest physiques of all time who have been retired but are no longer playing. In 5th place, making the top 5, perhaps I'm a little biased, he comes from Canada, Alphonso Davies. Standing 183 centimeters tall, he's a little bit shorter than Chris Bumstead, also from Canada, but nowhere near as muscle, but very impressive for playing a footballer. He's 170 pounds, and so listen, you can look good and be under 200 pounds. Gone are the days when people keep yapping that if you're not 200 pounds, you're victim weight. Bro is over 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, and has a physique like this. Starting with the legs, notice the difference when you're relaxed versus flexed. You can see vascularity in both the left and the right. There is clear separation between all of the muscles. Not gonna say that he has very large calves, but who really looks at the calves? But certainly has great looking quads, is very lean, and so this is an impressive physique. I mean, look at this guy's arm. Is bro on Cialis? What is going on right now? He's got a hose going up his arm, vascularity going sideways. His forearms are full of veins, and all you can see is the shreds. His delts look the form of a heart, and you can see all the definition, the tie-ins. Bro is ready to walk out on stage. FYI, if you are looking for Cialis, you can go pick it up at Algorex. Click the link, code Greg, for your discount. Next, the muscles that most of you are going to be looking for. Like, if you don't have abs, who even are you? Are you a bodybuilder? Do you have a great physique if you don't have a six-pack? And so, what about this guy? Clearly, the abs are evident. You can see them pronounced. He has obliques chiseled, although not as shredded as perhaps other muscles. He isn't actually flexing in this position. If he's flexing like this, he perhaps has abs this way. And if you flex to the end, you can see it shows it right there. And so in this particular pose, he isn't flexing the obliques, but certainly flexing the abdominals. On top of that, you can see the chest. It isn't overly massive. He doesn't have Coach Greg's chest, but for a soccer player, he clearly has definition. And for most females, this is all you need. 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, single-digit body fat. It doesn't get better than that. You don't need more muscle than this, and if you do, it's just a bonus. Next up, Mohamed Salah from Egypt. He's 34 years of age. He's 5'9", 175 centimeters tall, and he's 163 pounds, or about 73 kilograms. The first thing you're going to notice is that he doesn't have quite the narrow waist that perhaps most people are trying to get. The aesthetic Greek god physique. But he isn't flexing correctly. Remember, these guys are soccer players. They're not bodybuilders. And so he's basically standing like this, and he's flexing in the center. He's thinking, yeah, you're taking a photo of me. I want to make sure that I have some abs right here. So he's flexing like this. But look what's happening right here. You see what's going on? It isn't all that attractive. Now, consider this. What if he had done this? If he sucks in his lower abdominals, it will pull what looks like it's a lot of fat. It's actually a muscle. It's a loose muscle. It's like doing this and not flexing. That looks a lot better. And so in this particular pose, he isn't flexing properly, but he does have an amazing physique. He's just walking slightly. You can see he has better calves than our last competitor, and he has a vein going through his quads, and he isn't even flexing. He does have a very lean and great looking physique. In comparison with this photo, look at the side of his abs. You see all of this going on. Looks like he could play the guitar. And so you can picture in soccer, people are kicking, they're twisting, they're always using their core, twisting side to side. What do you think is the result? They're going to have wider waist. It's a muscle. If you continue to train your obliques, the side of your muscle, it's like any other muscle, it's going to get bigger. And so in soccer, do you really think that they care? Oh, I don't have a small enough waist. I need to put on some side delts. They don't think that. They're not trying to train in order to have a certain type of physique. They're trained to be a high-performance athlete in order to kick a football. Clearly, in this photo versus the last, you can see a significant improvement in his core. He is famous for his core. He's known for it, but if he isn't flexing or you take a photo of him breathing at the wrong time, his stomach, it may in fact stick out. This is normal for all men. And so when you look at a photo and Instagram and so on, I don't care if it's a soccer player, a footballer, whatever, if it's not them purposely flexing their abs in order to look good for the camera, you are not going to be impressed. You're probably going to say, oh, it's a GH gut or they're on steroids, when they are actually not. I don't know if bro just scolded Gore, but he just turned into the Wolverine. Raw, look at this guy. He's got vascularity going through the chest. He's got shreds. He's got traps. The delts are popping, the biceps. And so look at this physique. Watch me score. He looked like he's about to turn into the Incredible Hulk. And so it's a very impressive physique. And so don't judge a physique by one singular photo. You can see in this photo, very, very impressive, tons of muscle. This is far more muscle than most soccer players need. When you think about it, soccer players, they're kicking a ball. They need to have well-developed quad muscles, legs, hamstrings, and so on. But do they really need to have big biceps, pecs, and so on? Probably not. And so overall, a great looking physique. Up next, many of you probably had him in number 1. I know most people have never heard of this guy. He goes by the name of Cristiano Ronaldo. Bro is 41. Can you believe this is a physique of a man over 40 who's still playing at this level? He's 6'2", 187 centimeters tall. Bro is a giant. Did you realize he was this tall? And his weight, a whooping 83 kilograms. It's less than Coach Greg. It's about 183 pounds. And so 6'2", 183 pounds, but yet he has a great physique. And so again, you don't need to weigh over 200 pounds in order to have a lot of muscle. Do I even need to go over this physique? How many physique videos have I already done on this guy? You can see he has a lot of definition. He has great looking quads. Abs are pronounced. Great looking chest, calves, everything. Now, what many people don't understand is you're rating his physique and you're giving him extra points because of his face. I'm judging the physique from the neck down. Cristiano Ronaldo, very handsome, attractive looking guy. Clearly a Chad 10 out of 10 for most people. And so his physique, it's very youthful, it's lean. He could easily have moved up or gone down depending on where you place him. And yes, I in fact do believe that he's 100% natural. Many people think there's no way, they're paying all this money. He's probably on peptides and all. I don't think he needs it. He's 41 and yes, he does look impressive, but it's not as though it's impossible for a natural athlete at 6'2", he's tall, to be 183 pounds. It's not massive. In comparison, Chris Bumstead, who's almost as tall as this, he weighs over 60 pounds more. Up next in number 2, Leon Goretzka, not Wayne Gretzky, Leon Goretzka. No similarity to Wayne Gretzky. 31 years of age. He's 189 centimeters tall. Bro is getting taller than last name. He's almost 6'3". He weighs 82 kilograms. And so we're talking about guys who are about 4 feet taller than Coach Greg, and yet they only weigh about 180 pounds, but yet they still have impressive looking physiques. And FYI, leave a comment if you believe that I got it in the wrong order. If you believe that your athlete should be placed higher than somebody else, or if I missed someone, add it to the list. What place should they have been put in? I judged him at his all-time best, and of all the guys, this guy's a little sus. Is he in fact lifetime natural? I don't think he is. I don't believe he looks as good right now as he did back in 2020. He made an incredible transformation. We go back to 2013. Bro had no muscle. He was skinny. He had nothing. He's a pure ectomorph, zero muscle. Suddenly, he's put on, it looks to be 15 to 20 pounds of muscle. It makes no sense. Check the physique out as he's flexing, holding the, I don't know if it's a trophy. You can see the pecs. He's strided. He's got abs. The shoulders have veins. Very, very lean. In comparison, 2013, bro had nothing. He had zero muscle whatsoever. And so this is perhaps one of the most impressive soccer transformations of all time. And so in this photo, look at the looks minimizing that's going on. What happened to bro's hair? And so is it possible that he used performance-enhancing drugs to get that physique in 2020 and then cycled off those drugs? And this is the result. The hair, where is it? And where are those biceps? And so perhaps he then had a hair transplant, put more hair than last time, as in 2026, he looks to have more hair again. But remember, if you cycle performance-enhancing drugs, you take them for a while and you stop, you're going to build muscle while you're on them, but you are going to most definitely lose them when you're off. And so if he is in fact taking anything, that could explain it. It's also possible that photos are photoshopped or it's the most perfect lighting. You know what people are doing. But at his prime, an amazing physique by this footballer. And at number one, and in my opinion, it wasn't even close. Like, I could see Cristiano Ronaldo being number two, but it isn't close for number one. This guy, he stood above everyone else, and rather than looking like he's a footballer, he looks like he's playing American football. Like, what happened to bro's physique? Adama Traoré. He's 30 years of age, 178 centimeters tall. It's about 5'10", and he weighs 86 kilograms, 190 pounds. He's the same weight as Coach Greg. And so in comparison to Cristiano Ronaldo and all these other guys who are 6'2" or more and weighing about 180, give or take, this guy is heavier and significantly shorter, which makes him look broader. And you're thinking, yeah, but he's probably fat. Well, let's look at his physique. At any photo, it doesn't matter which one. Bro looks gigantic. He looks shredded. He's doing this pose. I swear, he's showing off the biceps in a bodybuilding competition. He has the triceps, the biceps, the back bulging everywhere. And bro is very, very lean. Bro is wearing a bra. I'm not sure what kind of clothing. I guess the shirts keep getting shorter every single year. But I guess when you have abs like that, hey, why not show it off? And so the abdominals are popping through. He's not looking at the camera. He's not even aware. They're taking photos. Even when relaxed, bro is bursting out of his seams. La transformation Adama Traoré. Bro's in the white uniform. You'd swear he was getting ready to do a bodybuilding competition. Look at the quads, the biceps, the veins. Everything is that of a competitive bodybuilder. And so imagine this guy, he gives up playing football. He goes to the gym and starts lifting weights, and all he cares about is being a natural bodybuilder. I most certainly think he could get his natural bodybuilding card in his very first bodybuilding competition. How to get an Adama Traoré physique? Well, you don't play football, you don't play soccer, you go to the gym and lift weights. This is a God-given genetic. Out of all the footballers in the world, of all time, he has the most muscle. And so imagine how many billions of kids out there have picked up a soccer ball. Of all those athletes, of all the best genetics, this is number one, numero uno. And so he's a 1 in a billion athlete to have muscles like this while playing soccer. Imagine how much running he's doing. And as you know, running is one of the worst things you can do if you want to build an impressive physique, because running, the eccentric load, the wear and tear in the body, it's very difficult to be a runner and have this kind of muscle. And so he's not going to the gym to build his body to look cool for pictures. This is just to play football. And so imagine if he actually tried to build muscle. This reminds me of none other than Phil Heath. Did you all know Phil Heath was a Division I, I believe it was, basketball player? He was playing basketball and had so much muscle and eventually gave up basketball and started lifting weights, and the rest is history. And so perhaps if he gets sick of making millions of dollars, he can then become an IFBB pro bodybuilder by blasting steroids and ruining his health. Hopefully he sticks to soccer. Honorable mentions, athletes who have amazing physiques but who are now retired. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No way can I pronounce his name. The ultimate alpha giant. Bro is 44 years old, 195 centimeters tall. Guys, how are they getting this tall? And 95 kilograms. What a mountain of a man in comparison to most footballers or of any kind. This is a giant. Bro is huge. If you compare him at 43 versus Cristiano Ronaldo, he has a much bigger physique. He's shredded, Very, very impressive. Next up, Sergio Ramos. He's 40 years of age, already retired. Cristiano Ronaldo was playing at 41. 184 centimeters tall, 82 kilograms. Bro has no body fat. It's negative numbers. He's shredded. I mean, what exactly is going on? Why is he even this lean? Next, Robert Lewandowski, 37 years of age, already retired. 81 kilograms, 185 centimeters tall. It's pretty tall. It's like 6'2"-ish. At least 6'1", and weighing under 180 pounds. Depending on the photo, you can see bro is shredded. He's got quads popping out everywhere. He's got a very impressive vein on the side of his arm, the delts. He has abs. He looks every bit athletic, having an amazing physique. This is the kind of body that most men are striving for. And next up, Clarence Seedorf, our only 50-year-old to make the list. He's as old as Coach Greg, the 50-year-old Dutch maestro. He's 176 centimeters high, bit over 5'9", while being 80 kilograms, about 176 pounds. Look at bro's physique at 50. Look at his quads, the abs. Bro, this guy's 50. Black don't crack. Check out the physique. I'm certain that almost all of you watching this video right now would dream of having this physique at 30. And he has it at 50. And so respect to him and to all the footballers showing the world that you can have an amazing physique at any age. If any of these footballers want to take their physiques to the next level or improve and go up a notch or two, take over the #1 spot, you got to get on GO2 Max to improve your cardio, as well as Turk Builder Max. Perhaps FIFA will discover Coach Greg, will have me on their teams being their athletic managers. They will be fitter than ever before. Interested in the supplements, of course, you can click the link in the description, code Greg for 15% off. Don't forget to use code Greg if you go to Algorex for all of your blood work, as well as your performance enhancement needs by peptides and so on. And remember, Algorex, it's all 20% off. It's a huge sale, only twice a year, Black Friday, and now is it this cheap? And so code Greg, it's 20% off everything. Click the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algo, go to Algorex. Don't forget to watch either of those two boops. For coaching plans to get sponsored or to carry the supplements your store gym, click the link and apply right now. And until next time, I am out.